On the 6th of May 2013, Amanda Berry, along with 3 other women, were found alive after having been kidnapped and presumed dead. In 2004, Amanda Berry's mother, Luana Miller, in desperation turned to Sylvia Browne on the Montel Williams show in a search for answers. According to an article originally published in the Ohio newspaper, The Plain Dealer, on the 18th of November 2004, written by Steve Haddock, the psychic said what the FBI, police, and Miller hadn't. "She's not alive, honey," Sylvia Browne told her matter-of-factly. "Your daughter's not the kind who wouldn't call." With those blunt words, Browne persuaded Miller to accept a grim probability that has become more likely with each passing day. Miller went home devastated, gave away Amanda's computer, and took down her pictures. "I lost it," she said. She said she believed in Browne 98%. On the 2nd of March 2006, Luana died of a heart attack at age 43. A poor grieving mother went to her grave believing her daughter was dead, all on the word of Sylvia Browne. After Amanda Berry was found alive, there was a backlash on Facebook and Twitter against Sylvia Browne. Browne has never offered a full apology for the bad reading and the hurt she caused Amanda's mother. This is not the first time Browne has been wrong in a high-profile case. On the 12th of January 2007, 15-year-old Sean Hornback was found alive after having been missing for 4 years. Again, Sylvia Browne told Sean's parents that he was dead. This is why skeptics like James Randi and Robert Lancaster have been criticizing Sylvia Browne for years. Psychics are not helping anyone with what they are doing. They're just taking advantage of people who are vulnerable. Yes, many psychics are sincere, yet deluded and want to help people, but there are many of them out to exploit people. Browne and her fans have defended her, arguing that she makes mistakes and is not 100% accurate. Her claim of accuracy is somewhere between 87 and 90%, if I'm calling correctly. That's according a direct quote from her. Well, in an article titled Psychic Defective, Browne's History of Failure, the Committee for Skeptical Inquiry did an extensive study into Browne's predictions on missing persons and murder cases. The research demonstrates that in 115 cases, all the available readings, Browne's confirmable accuracy was 0%. Browne was correct 0 times and wrong 25 times. 90 out of the 115 cases have unknown outcomes. Browne's predictions have a history of being wrong or unhelpful. To put it mildly, Sylvia Browne has no accuracy to speak of. She has a history of failure and causing unnecessary harm to vulnerable people. Equally telling is the silence from other psychics. Why have none of them said anything? And I'm talking about the likes of Rosemary Artier, James Van Praagh, John Edward. Why haven't they said anything about this? And I think it says as much about them as it does Sylvia Browne. Montel Williams, Larry King, and anyone else who gives these people airtime need to apologize. For years they gave Sylvia Browne and other psychics an uncritical platform to ply their trade. Larry in particular never asked the difficult questions of Sylvia and her fellow psychics as of his other guests. Larry King would perhaps claim that he was being open-minded. Accepting claims with little or no evidence is not open-mindedness. It's being gullible and naive. These people have a duty to their audience to ask difficult questions of people who make extraordinary claims. Having a token skeptic does not count as balance. You need to explain to your audience what cold reading is, what the confirmation bias is. Show them how easy it is to be, a fake psychic, if there is such a thing. How you could pretend to be a psychic. Present a fair account. Anyone claiming to have psychic ability needs to take the James Randi Educational Foundation's $1 million challenge. And the challenge is this, and I took it directly off their website. We offer a $1 million prize to anyone who can show under proper observing conditions evidence of any paranormal, supernatural, or occult power or event. Sylvia Browne accepted the challenge on Larry King Live on the 3rd of September 2001. 11 years later, she has not taken the challenge. This was 8 days before 9/11. Why did she not warn people about the impending tragedy when she was on an international news channel? It's time for these psychics to either take some form of credible scientific test or put away the crystal balls for good. Enough people have been hurt.